This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Eric Morton of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell to make sure you never miss the latest from Disney theme parks around the world. Here now is the news for June 25th, 2025. First of all, you may notice Tom is not here. I am here. If you follow the podcast or News Tonight or Wakes members, know that Tom is in Hong Kong for the 20th anniversary of Hong Kong Disneyland. I was supposed to be in Hong Kong, but I'm here because I was flying to Hong Kong from Italy. I was out of the country, and my first stop was going to be in Qatar, and Tom called me and said, hey, it looks like your flight might be impacted because there are missiles targeting Qatar right now. Anyway, thanks to Lori for helping with air travel and eventually getting me back here safely. I'm happy to be back. I'm sad to miss out on Hong Kong, but hopefully it'll have another chance. All right, on to the news, shall we? The Central Florida Tourism Oversight District, the CFTOD, as you know, has released its new 2045 comprehensive plan, which addresses the possibility of a new fifth gate for Walt Disney World. According to WDW Magic, the newly approved plan explicitly reserves development space for a new major theme park and 2 additional minor theme parks. Those can be added over the next 20 years. CFTOD's plans are written to support the potential development of a fifth gate. Though Disney has not announced, of course, that any new parks are in development, the plan defines a major theme park as a park on the same scale as the current 4 Disney World theme parks, with a projected area of 400 to 550 acres. The 2 minor theme parks are estimated at 147 acres each. By including these possible parks in the plan, CFTOD is planning ahead to allow their development without requiring an amendment to the comprehensive plan. Previously, the 2020 comprehensive plan included an allowance of a maximum of 5 theme parks for Walt Disney World Resort, with a total of 17,300 acres owned by Disney. This plan was unanimously approved and authorized in June of 2024, following their creation by the district and Disney following a settlement in their lawsuits against one another. The new comprehensive plan continues that allowance through 2045. In the plan, the district acknowledges that most of the Walt Disney World theme parks have the space to expand, but also underdeveloped land elsewhere that is designed for entertainment use, which includes the construction of a new major theme park. Per the district's plan, there is enough land to accommodate a fifth gate, even with previously approved projects and conservation areas. While Disney has not yet confirmed or announced plans for building a 5th theme park, the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District has paved the way to allow the possibility to become a reality. So we don't really know what's going on behind the scenes, but certainly to see this explicitly addressed in their comprehensive plan is encouraging for those of you that think there's going to be a fifth gate. I think if you ask Tom, he'd probably be dubious as to whether or not that would happen. But I guess time will tell. We'll see. There's a lot going on in the theme park world these days. After 3 months at $99, the down payment for Walt Disney World's annual pass holder Florida resident monthly payment program has returned to its previous $205. The lower down payment was available beginning in March, with monthly payments increasing as a result. With the down payment back at $205, the monthly payments have now decreased. The $205 down payment is for all annual passes. Here are the monthly payment prices. For Pixie Dust Pass, that's going to be $25 a month. Pirate Pass, $57 a month. Sorcerer Pass is $79 a month. And Incredipass, Pass, $121 a month. Monthly payment plans are only available to Florida residents. The annual pass prices, by the way, the full Pixie Dust Pass is $469. Pirate Pass, $829. Sorcerer Pass is $1,079. And Incredipass, Pass, $1,549. That Pixie Dust and Pirate Pass, they're both reserved for Florida residents only, by the way. The Sorcerer Pass is open to both Florida residents and DVC members. The Incredipass Pass is available to people from anywhere. Crews are getting ready to test one of the roller coaster trains, the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad at Magic Kingdom, after replacing the ride's track. WDWNT caught the sight of this refurbishment train last week. The train is still visible from the Walt Disney World Railroad, now with clearance envelopes attached to one of its cars. Crews were working on strapping the envelopes to the seats of the first car behind the train engine. Clearance envelopes, by the way, are large circular devices that test the space between a car and anything else on the coaster, kind of simulating like if you reach your hand out, make sure you don't lop your fingers off or something. These are used for ride testing to ensure guests won't be hitting their heads or limbs, anything else. on the ride. Although Big Thunder Mountain Railroad appears to be approximately the same ride as before refurbishment, all the track being replaced could lead to minor changes in the ride's clearance, so it's important to test. Disney has already tested the ride with clearance envelopes on carts instead of the full trains. An envelope is currently visible on a cart near an opening in the mountain. After clearance testing is complete, crews will test with dummies. No, not just us. All right. A tent has been erected next to the coaster's bridge, indicating crew members have been working in the area. Rock work needs to be reconstructed around some of the boards where there's some new boards there where the bridge meets a building. In the town of Tumbleweed, there haven't been any significant changes to the buildings or wagon, but there is a tarp covering some props on the side of the track. That's the one closest to Walt Disney World Railroad. It's near a refurbished cart that we already spotted before. A wagon wheel appears to be sticking out from under the tarp. That's where a man in a bathtub usually floats when the area is filled with water. Crews have removed scaffolding from around the town's tree as well. There used to be possums on the tree, but they were removed early during the refurbishment. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad will reopen in 2026 with a little bit of new magic. That's in quotation marks. That's what they're telling us. Disney, oh boy, big trash can news. For those of you that follow trash can news, this is big. You might want to have a seat, catch your breath, maybe grab some water in case you need to, just cool off, because it's pretty exciting. Disney has added new trash cans featuring the Test Track logo outside the reimagined EPCOT attraction, which reopens next month. There are 2 trash cans and a recycling can positioned on either side of the new Test Track sign in front of the ride's entrance. Construction walls came down from around the attraction earlier this month, but the area is still blocked by rolling planters. The trash cans are blue and silver with the new Test Track chevron logo on the sides. Test Track, it's in the World Discovery area, the World Discovery neighborhood, I guess, for you sticklers. Mostly has red trash cans in that neighborhood, while the World Celebration cans are blue. The area is almost ready for reopening. There are new white lampposts and fresh shrubbery in the flower beds. Height requirement posts are also there under the new overhang. There are stanchions and chains creating a queue under the overhang and across the walkway to the right. Test Track has a significant indoor queue, if you may remember that, but Disney is probably expecting the ride to be extra busy when it reopens on July 22nd. Before that reopening, obviously, there will be previews for cast members, annual pass holders, TVC members, Golden Oak residents, Club 33 members. There's a media event I will be at coming up soon. Dates are already announced for cast member previews in previous story we had. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head over to beourguestvacations.com/WWNT or just go to wwnt.travel, and their team will design your next magical vacation from Disney World and Disneyland to Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and so much more. The best part is their concierge services are 100% free, so book today. A new Walt Disney World t-shirt presents attraction icons like figures and a scientific notebook. We found it at Creation Shop in EPCOT for $34.99. The shirt is an off-white color with Walt Disney World embroidered in purple across the chest. Vintage-style screen art of the attraction icons is printed below. Each has a number next to it corresponding to the attraction names listed at the bottom. The pictures include Prince Charming Regal Carousel Horse, Spaceship Earth, Cinderella Castle, Figment, Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, a Dumbo the Flying Elephant vehicle, Floating Mountains of Pandora, the World of Avatar, and the It's a Small World clock face. There's also a Haunted Mansion, Jose from Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room, the Tiana's Foods Water Tower, Tree of Life, the Talking Skull from Pirates of the Caribbean, a rat vehicle from Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, Space Mountain, Millennium Falcon, a Kilimanjaro Safari truck, and a Peter Pan's Flight pirate ship. The back of the shirt, well, that one's blank. We got everything on the front. Other new Walt Disney World apparel includes character sweatshirts and a Fort Wilderness button-up. Also, they have that logo from the trash cans from the World Showcase trash cans. I think that's going to be a popular one. Disney is gearing up for the 2025 EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival with signage now installed on some food booths. Most of the booths stay up year-round for use during, well, all those other festivals, but are unused during the summer. The Belgium, Greece, Alps, and India food booths, or global marketplaces as they call them, they all have signs now. The signs include the festival name, the marketplace name, and the year the marketplace debuted at the festival. Usually, the signs would have banners indicating the booths are coming soon. These do not currently have that. This World Showcase still has its standard signage. It debuted with the 2023 EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival and has been used at every festival ever since, always operating under the same name, but offering different limited time items. This kiosk near Land Pavilion was Earth Eats at last year's Food and Wine Festival. Unlike most of the other global marketplaces, it's open between festivals, offering snacks. Refreshment Port is also open year-round, offering poutine. There have been several other things going on. No updates to this kiosk yet, though. Though it doesn't have a sign yet, the Australia booth is ready for the festival this year. In 2024, Australia operated out of a tent when the festival began, then moved to the Land Pavilion before the booth finally opened in October. This booth has been shimmering sips at the last several food and wine festivals. These 3 new booths were all new offerings last year: Forest and Field, Milled and Mold, and Bramblewood Bites. We don't yet know if they'll be the same marketplaces this year. There are several other booths that are already in place, but have seen no updates. The EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival will run from August 28th through November 22nd, 2025. It will include over 35 global marketplaces and the return, of course, of Emile's Fromage Montage, Remy's Hide and Squeak Scavenger Hunt, Eat to the Beat concert series, and Living with the Land seasonal displays. I talked about it a second ago. A new collection of World Showcase themed t-shirts have arrived at EPCOT, including a shirt for the showcase itself. We found the collection for sale in World Traveler, located next to International Gateway at EPCOT. Full collection includes 11 t-shirts representing nearly every pavilion in World Showcase except for the Mexico Pavilion. Each shirt retails for $34.99. These t-shirts follow the release of a previous World Showcase themed collection featuring Mickey Mouse, which was released at EPCOT earlier this year. You can see more of these new shirts on our website, where we have lots of pictures and details of every item. Walt Disney Imagineering filed 3 more permits for construction of the new Tropical America's land at Disney's Animal Kingdom. The land replaces, of course, Dinoland USA, which is closing in phases. The new permits are for general construction and area development in the Dinoland area at the following addresses. That's 590 Dinoland Drive, 504 Dinoland Drive, and 580 Dinoland Drive. Sorry if anybody lives on Dinoland Drive and I gave away your address. I don't know. These approximately correspond to Chester and Hester's Dinosaur Treasures, the backstage operations trailer, and a pump building. They all contract Whiting Turner. That's the general contractor. Construction management company has been listed on multiple Tropical America's permits. They also worked on construction of the new Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After show at Hollywood Studios and demolition of It's Tough to Be a Bug over at Animal Kingdom. Permits all expire in 1 year, which is fairly standard for these permits. Tropical America's is set to open in 2027. The Boneyard in Dinoland will close permanently this September, leaving Dinosaur, Restaurantosaurus, Dinobite Snacks, Trilobites, and character meet and greets as the only things left. Dinosaur will stay open until 2026 before closing to become an Indiana Jones ride. Tropical Americas will have the first ever Encanto ride, a carousel of Disney animals, and a playground. Construction walls have gone up around the former It's Tough to Be a Bug entrance to Disney's Animal Kingdom as the attraction is being replaced by Zootopia, Better Zoogether. It's Tough to Be a Bug closed permanently back in March. Signage was removed and construction walls went up in the theater's queue, but the main entrance was not immediately blocked from view. Well, now that's completely hidden. The construction walls start at the edge of Doug and Russell's meet and greet structure and run up to the lamppost across the sidewalk. Though Zootopia Better Zoogether isn't set to open until the winter, these walls indicate work will start soon on an entrance structure. The walls are decorated with signs featuring Animal Kingdom appropriate quotes like "Things will look better in the morning" from the Jungle Book, and "Wilderness must be explored from Up," and "Squawk?" You tell me. I think that quote is also from Up. You can tell me in the comments. Disney hasn't announced plot details of Zootopia Better Zoogether, but it will feature many familiar characters, including Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde. Concept art depicts an audio animatronic Clawhauser, which may be similar to the one from Shanghai Disneyland's Zootopia. The show will include an original song performed by Jennifer Goodwin, the voice of Judy Hopps. Disney confirmed the show will reuse some of the theater's existing effects. Watch it. We don't know if it's going to pop you in the butt with the little stinger thing. I don't know. You can watch our video. We have the video of the final show of It's Tough to Be a Bug right here on our YouTube channel. There is no better way for Disney Parks fans to scare up some fun for the Halloween season than by attending Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party at Walt Disney World. However, these separately ticketed events well, they can get pretty expensive. Thankfully, we have a way for you to save on admission. Unlocked Magic, powered by our friends at BR Guest Vacations and DVC Rental Store, has been offering Walt Disney World guests the best prices on park tickets. Now, they're offering 10% off all tickets for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party in 2025. Simply by visiting their website, you will find a calendar of available party dates and how much the tickets will be compared to how much they would have been without Unlocked Magic's discount. If you'd like to attend Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party this year, do yourself a favor and save money with our friends at Unlocked Magic. Visit unlockedmagic.com/WDWNT to learn more. That's unlockedmagic.com. Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa has a new mini bag resembling vintage luggage. The case is available at Curiouser Clothiers off Grand Floridian lobby for $69.99. When we photographed the bag on Tuesday afternoon, cast members said they only had 7 left. Who knows if they'll get more. They had 1 on display, but the other 6 were wrapped in advance so guests could purchase them in pristine condition. The case features a pebbled white simulated leather exterior with brown pleather corners. On the front is a gold tone label reading Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. That's on a little plate. The corners have gold tone decorative rivets. There are metal loops on the sides for the detachable straps, which come inside the case. A double zipper runs around the 3 sides of the bag. The zipper pulls have Mickey icon cutouts. The interior lining is off-white with a yellow pattern featuring the Grand Floridian GF logo. A zip mesh pocket is in the lid. This is where the 2 straps come folded up. There's a short strap and a long adjustable strap, both with gold-toned lobster claw clips. There's also a brown handle on top of the bag. Disney released a similar suitcase-style bag at Disney's Riviera Resort earlier this year. Another piece of Aulani branded merchandise has sailed over to Disney's Polynesian Village Resort at Walt Disney World. This week, we found the Aulani Plush Stitch Keychain in Moana Mercantile for $16. The little blue alien is depicted wearing red swim trunks with an orange leafy pattern. He has a green inner tube with the Aulani, a Disney Resort and Spa logo. Comes on a silver tone chain attached to a key ring. Other Aulani merchandise available at Disney's Polynesian Resort includes Olumel plush and apparel. Of course, Walt Disney World has also recently released a Stitch Loungefly backpack, an ear headband, Stitch Magic Band Plus, Stitch Corksicle. There's usually an influx of Stitch merchandise this time of year because of June 26th, Stitch Day, but also the movie, they've been promoting that pretty heavily. D23 Gold members have the opportunity to attend an exclusive showing of the new Walt Disney A Magical Life at Disneyland Park, preceded by a panel about the new show, which features the first Walt Disney audio animatronic. The showing will be on July 18th. That's the day after Walt Disney A Magical Life opens. Here is the event's description. Calling all Mouseketeers and dreamers of all ages, D23 is beyond excited to offer Gold members an exclusive morning viewing of Disneyland Park's debuting show, Walt Disney A Magical Life. Guests of this event can enjoy the latest audio animatronics addition to the Lincoln Theater, featuring a magical presentation of Walt Disney in a recreated version of his studio office. And a most perfect way to start a day at Disneyland, enjoy a showcase of Walt's life and career with stunning remastered audio and video footage. Plus, D23 Gold members will enjoy an exclusive pre-show introduction by Walt Disney Imagineering portfolio executive creative producer Jeff Shaver Moskowitz, who will chat about creating this magical experience and bringing Walt to life. The event also includes reserved viewing for either World of Color Happiness at Disney California Adventure or Paint the Night Parade and Wondrous Journeys at Disneyland that evening. Plus, guests get a D23 event exclusive gift. Tickets are $75 plus a $3 processing fee. They go on sale on Wednesday, June 25th. That's today at 10 a.m. Pacific. So that'll probably be on sale by the time this video drops. A park reservation and valid admission for Disneyland on the same day are required and not included in the event ticket. If selecting the World of Color Happiness option, guests must have a valid park hopper ticket. D23 Gold members can reserve a ticket for themselves and up to 1 guest. Tickets are non-transferable. Guests under the age of 18 must be accompanied by a parent or legal guardian who also possesses a valid event ticket. Children under the age of 3 can attend without a ticket, but must lap sit and be accompanied at all times by a parent or legal guardian who does have a valid ticket. D23 has released the schedule for Destination D23 at Walt Disney World this August. Destination D23, a journey around the worlds of Disney, is sponsored by Lug. It'll take place from Friday, August 29th through Sunday, August 31st at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. Let's go through it a little bit. On Friday, August 29th, shopping by reservation time. RSP limited edition merchandise pickup and gift pickup, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. On Saturday, August 30th, presentations from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. There's then an afternoon break, 12 p.m. to 2. Presentations again from 2 p.m. to 5. There's an evening break from 5 to 8. Then D23 Cusco-topia night at Disney's Typhoon Lagoon will be from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Then on Sunday, the 31st, presentations from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. There's an afternoon break from noon to 2 p.m. Presentations from 2 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. And the event concludes at 5:30 p.m. We have more details on the shopping experiences, all the events and everything else, Cusco-topia details. It's all on our website. Just go to www.nt.com. Following its closure in 2024, the Disney Junior Dream Factory stage show will return to Disneyland Paris in 2026. The news was shared by DLP Works on X. I guess we're still saying X, formerly known as Twitter. I don't know when we come out of that. I think at some point we can just say X. Early Tuesday morning, specifically that the show will return in early 2026. The show ran in Studio D at Walt Disney Studios Park, soon to be named Disney Adventure World, by the way, from July of 2021 through April of 2024. It was originally slated to open in spring of 2020. Obviously, those plans were stalled due to the pandemic, but they eventually did open 2021. Disneyland Paris had previously indicated that the show could return in the future. It appears that the said future is right on the horizon. In the 20-minute show, guests joined Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse to help make the factory's dream-making machines work. With guests' help, everyone will unleash the magic of song and dance to get the dream machines working once again. The show also includes appearances from Disney Junior characters like Fancy Nancy, Timon, and Vampirina. While the show was closed, a temporary offering, Minnie's Musical Moment, ran in Studio D from November 1st, 2024 through March 30th of this year. The 12-minute show featured Minnie and her friend Jamie playing their favorite game, Name That Song, as they celebrated their friendship. You can, of course, watch our video right here on our channel. Just search for Disney Junior Dream Factory, and we have it. The Happy Ride with Baymax at Tokyo Disneyland will introduce Standby Pass for the summer. The ride will add the resort's summer theme song to its rotation from July 2nd through September 15th, depending on the circumstances. That's in quotation marks. Don't know what those circumstances are going to be. Standby Pass will become available for the Happy Ride with Baymax on or after July 1st. Standby Pass is a virtual queue, often used for shops at busy times, but also used for new and busy attractions. The attraction rotates through 6 different songs. The summer special version will add the summer theme song by Mrs. Green Apple. Songs are played at random, though. You can, of course, watch our video of all 6 songs right here on our channel. The Happy Ride with Baymax is also available via the paid Disney Premier Access service. Summer cool-off offerings at Tokyo Disney Resort also include Baymax merchandise and the return of Baymax's Mission Cool Down. For the absolute latest on these stories and all those that did not make it to today's show, be sure to check www.nt.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who make this show happen each and every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Eric Morton saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.